One Piece is the greatest. In a medium where shonen is king, it's One Piece that sits at the pinnacle, at least in my opinion. One Piece isn't my favorite shonen series. That title lovingly belongs to Gintama, a contender for one of my favorite pieces of media of all time. But One Piece is maybe my favorite manga. It's hard to pick a single definitive favorite. But in a market saturated with an endless amount of shonen series, I think One Piece deserves the GOAT status more than any other. Shonen is a staple of the mediums of anime and manga. If something is mainstream or incredibly popular, there's a very good chance it's a shonen series. Most people my age grew up with Dragon Ball. If it wasn't that, it was probably Naruto. Maybe you were cooler and watched Yu Yu Hakusho as a kid. Or if you're newer to the community, maybe you got introduced with Attack on Titan, which is technically shonen, by the way. And if you're even more new, then you know that My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and most recently, Chainsaw Man have dominated the sphere. And for all of those generations, there was One Piece. It serves as an inspiration for so many other series that came after it, and yet it is completely unlike anything else out there. Oda's world is magical. Its scale nearly unmatched, each location so dense with history, life, and character. The clouds of Skypiea and its otherworldly technology, the streets of Dressrosa brimming with life and color. Full Cake Island and the way it juxtaposes its childlike wonder with the terror of Big Mom's unshakable rule. The structure of the world is genius as well. Every new island and every new adventure is one literal step closer to the One Piece, at the end of the literal progress bar that is the Grand Line. Every One Piece fan knows the sheer joy and wonder of the crew arriving in the new world for the first time. We're finally halfway there, we think to ourselves. It's wonderful, it's incredible, it's romantic. It's One Piece. And while everyone touts its world building, rightfully so, I think its characters don't get enough recognition. I'm guilty of this myself. Luffy is simple, and in a world where the likes of Griffith, Thorfinn, and Musashi exist, it's hard to look at Luffy and compare him to these rich, complex characters. But there's value in his simplicity, and while the characters of One Piece don't change too drastically over the course of the series, they each still struggle and grow. They find a meaning through meeting and spending time with one another. The little moments like Robin starting to call the crew by their actual names, or Zoro falling asleep in Sanji's arms when he's very clearly stated that he never sleeps unless he feels safe. Those make this cast feel so special. The Straw Hats are the definitive found family, and they will forever be icons. An aspect of the series that's consistently lauded by fans and ignored by others is how well it handles its themes. It's this distinction between people who appreciate this and those who don't that I think creates the stigma that One Piece somehow isn't good from the very beginning. One Piece is the ultimate romantic adventure. From the very first chapter, the spirit of One Piece is there. This is a story about companionship, about inherited will, about freedom, about what it means to be a pirate, about love, and so much more. Early One Piece is incredible. Zoro versus Mihawk is a duel that feels so larger than life. This figure sitting at the pinnacle of swordsmanship learns to respect a little bounty hunter from this tiny corner of the sea. As Luffy ponders about how he's lived his life as he's about to be executed in Log Town, he gives a bright smile to the onlookers, not regretting a single thing. The lightning acting as if it's divine intervention, like it's telling the world that this boy is destined for greater things, that his death was something fate wouldn't allow, and that even if it did, that he wouldn't truly die, because there are only two ways to truly die in One Piece: to give up on your dreams, or to be forgotten. That's the kind of story this is.